Okay, so I'm in the SAP Hana environment. So as you can see, I've remote desktop into this environment, and I'm able to obtain it through the beta program. So if you were to set up to the beta program, you'll be able to probably get a similar environment as this. Right, as you can see, there's already a couple of programs already installed, pre-installed to be used, even some of the business object tools. But anyway, what I'm going to show is the HANA Studio and how it works. So if you just double click here, as you can see, I've already opened the SAP HANA Studio. And once you log into the environment, this is my host, you can see that there are already several schemas in the catalog prepared for you, right? So and all this is I'm very sure it's for the demo purposes, right, for you guys to try it out. I've already tried out the eFashion tutorial, right, and for this demo I'm going to run it through again to show you how it works. Right, as you can see, the eFashion tutorial is based on just 5 tables. Alright, and the fact table is over here, shop facts, and the rest are really just dimension tables. And the first thing that we want to do is to create a content. As you can see, when I expand the content folder, lots of users have already tried out SAP HANA, right, many stuff over here. And I've also already created, as I mentioned earlier, I've already tried out the fashion, and this is my eFashion. So let me just give you a look at what is the final output that we want to achieve from this demo. Right, so if you click on the logical view down here, right, there you go. Right, so this is what we want to achieve. We'll probably not pull in so many of these dimension tables. We'll probably only pull in 2 for time's sake, and besides, we'll probably only be using 2 dimension and the fact table for this simple demo to see how it works. Alright, and realize that there's the output window here that shows all the attribute views, like AT article for here, AT article color for here, right, and what the attributes that's been created, right, and the measures that's in here: quantity sold, margin, amount sold. Right, so let's get started. My eFashion. So I'm going to go to content, right click, select new package. I'm going to call it I'm just going to call it my eFashion 1, right, because I've already have my eFashion, so I can create the same name again. Click OK. Right, and if I were to go straight down, where is it? There you go. Okay, it's still empty. So the first thing I want to do is just open this up, my previous sample that I created as a guidance. So the first thing I'm going to do is create an attribute view. Right, just right click and just select new attribute view, and I'll probably let's create the AT article. Alright, so I'm just going to AT article. Alright, if you just tab, you will just add in the description for you. Alright, so this is fine. Click next, and we want to select the eFashion tutorial. So AT article, let's just put this, so the AT will be for here. Too bad we can't, I'm not sure if we can resize it. Let's just try. Okay, you can, that's good. So just bring in this table. So this is the table that we want. Right, there you go. You're in here. And what we want to do is to identify the key attribute. So the key attribute for this table, we'll put it as the article ID. So just right click, add key attribute over here, we want to see the category, so we need to add it as a attribute as well. Same for family name, add as attribute. Right, and then the next thing that we want to do is actually to, if we were to click here, the attributes on the output window, as you can see the properties will come out here. We want to set the hierarchy active to true. Yeah. So the reason we do that is because if we don't, it will not show up in the Excel pivot tables. Right. Why that happens, from what I understand, is because of the some MDX issues when it comes to connecting SAP Hana with Excel. But anyway, just make sure that the hierarchy active is set to true. If you were to click here, you can realize the properties are different, so make sure you click on the output window over here, the attribute on the output window here. So family name, set active hierarchy to true. Right, there you go. Right, so we have created the attribute views for AT article. Right, let's create another one. Again, right click, new. Okay, another useful dimension, I would say, or attribute view, which what SAP would like to call it, I guess. Calendar year. Alright, let's do a calendar year. Next. Okay, it will be the calendar year lookup. Add it in, click finish. Right, and for calendar year again, we need to set the key attribute. Right, for year, attribute, for quarter. Okay, let's do it. Right click, attribute, select this, add as attribute. Alright, very good. Now again, you must remember to set the hierarchy to active to true. Set it to true. Right, there you go. Right. Okay, so we have two attribute views. I'm just going to create two, as I mentioned, for the sake of time of this demo. Two is enough, sufficient for now. The next thing we're going to do is create an analytic view. Right. So the way I look at it, the analytic view is some sort like the actual package, right, with all the fact tables and dimensions all set up so that it can be read. Okay, so the analytic view, let's just call it eFashion, following the name that I did my first trial of this tutorial. Okay, a little bit slow here. eFashion. eFashion, click next. Okay, so this analytic view is where we bring in our fact table. Click next. And we want to bring in the attribute views as well. Right, so we can do it directly from here. So I have two attribute views. Click add and finish. There you go. Right. Great. So we have this in. Right now, we would like to see the logical view. Right. And now before that, let's just set the article ID. I believe that's what I did. Alright, no matter. Margin, amount, quantity. So I just do a shift right click and I can add all this as a measure directly. Okay, there you go. Alright. let's just save everything. There you go, I save everything. And if I go to logical view, display expanded, I'm not sure why it's not showing everything. Probably because it was not saved earlier. So no matter, let's just try deleting it and bring it in again. I'm sure there's some valid reason for it, but since this is my probably third try of this, and to save time, let's just bring it in. You can just drag it in like that. Okay, and we need to join columns together, so just join it. Just click on the column, make sure it's on the week, and just to verify, you can see if you were to click on the joint, this line here, you can see that over here under the properties, right? What's the joint type, what's the operation, you can change it, right, to inner join, left outer join, etc. The cardinality, many to 1, right? So okay, so all this is good. Right, so there you go. I guess we do auto arrange. Okay, we are pretty much done here. So we have set up our content package. We have designed it. So this is like I'll call it like a business or reporting layer, right? For the report users, business users to use, right? Where they can pull data and create reports as they want. Right. So next thing we need to do is right click on it and then activate it. Click activate and activate. You can see there was a couple of computer errors in my previous runs, but no matter. Where we're running right now is here. Let's just wait for it to finish. Alright, that's very good. Once you activate it, I believe it's some sort like a deploy. Right, so it's already been deployed. So in my next video, I'm just going to show you guys how I use Excel, right, to connect to SAP Hana, so that we can actually do some simple analysis out of this package that I just created, this analytic view. And we're probably also going to run SAP Visual Intelligence, as you can see. Right, it'll be something like this. I did this prior to doing this video. This is just a quick sample of it, and how you can actually use Visual Intelligence to connect to this package that we created. Right, so that's it for this first video of SAP HANA. Thank you very much.